You and I both know that the most viral titles grip the primal brain and the ancient soul at the same time. So we start with a hook that feels like a dare and a homecoming. I step into an abandoned monastery at midnight with a heart monitor strapped to my chest and a camera crew on silent mode. And we're not here to play. We're here to test if your demon killer vibration, the field of lucid, loving power that dissolves inner and outer parasites, can be trained and verified in real time. I whisper, if this works, you'll feel your spine turn into a lightning rod and your mind go from theater to throne. Teaser cut. A glass shatters in another room with no one there. A volunteer's panic attack melts in 63 seconds. An old family curse gets confronted not with bravado but with astonishing composure. Clear expectation. I'm going to walk you through 7 signs that your demon killer vibration is online. We'll blend Miss Beast level pacing challenges, timers, stakes with monk level depth, breath, ritual, truth. Here's the thesis. Demons are patterns of unintegrated energy that feed on confusion, compulsion, and secrecy. A demon killer doesn't fight them. We starve them with clarity and systemically repurpose their raw charge. What follows is not superstition, it's psychospiritual physics. And for you to track your progress, we'll give you micro-tests, precise questions, and one bold act at the end that pays off the whole journey. Ready? Breathe once, long and slow, and ask yourself, am I willing to be more honest than I've ever been on camera with myself? Sign 1. Your baseline becomes unshakably calm under pressure. Not performative calm, not the frozen face of suppression, but measurable coherence. In the first 3 minutes, I'll accelerate the story. We put you in a simulated stress room, flashing lights, overlapping voices, targeted criticism, phone notifications detonating like popcorn. Then we strap on a heart rate sensor and cue a 90-second breath sequence. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 8, hold 4, repeat. Here's the re-engagement moment at minute 3. A red light switches to white as your heart rate drops. Your voice lowers by half a key, and your eyes get wetter but clearer. The demon of panic starves because it can't eat from a regulated nervous system. Practical advice: install the calm under fire ritual before you speak under heat. Place your tongue gently on the roof of your mouth. Look down at a 45-degree angle for 2 breaths, then up to horizon, then speak only on the exhale. This pushes your system to parasympathetic without signaling collapse. Deep question: who would you be if your baseline was 20% calmer at all times? And what would that version of you finally attempt? Sign 2. Truth becomes your default weapon and shield. Mid-video intensity is built by fast cuts of you facing small temptations to distort. You receive a message where lying would be easier. A friend asks for a favor that violates your limits. Someone compliments you for something you didn't do. Your demon killer vibration sings when your mouth aligns with your marrow. I want to help, and I can't today. I didn't do that. Credit goes to them. I need more time to answer. The spiritual mechanics here are simple. Deception is an energy leak that summons parasites. Truth is a sealant that starves them. Practice the 24-hour no distortion challenge. For 1 full day, you either say the truth or say, I'm not ready to answer. Nothing else. Track sensations. When you're about to distort, where in your body does it tense? Throat? Solar plexus? That is the demon's doorway. Put your hand there, breathe twice longer than normal, and choose clean language. Viral tactic. We time you with a clock and tally points saved by telling the truth. Abrupt realization. Honesty doesn't always feel good. It feels clean. Question. Which relationship in your life would transform if your truth came first? Sign 3. Your attention pierces illusions quickly. Demon energy thrives in fog indecision, vague goals, unknown desires. Your activation shows up as precise seeing. We rapid-fire scenarios, a text with mixed signals, an offer with hidden hooks, a past memory layered in shame. You practice the try, scan, facts, feelings, forecast. Facts, what is verifiably true? Feelings, what am I actually feeling? In one sentence only. Forecast, if nothing changes, where does this go in 90 days? At minute 3, the second re-engagement lands. A haunted corridor soundscape drops to silence as you name the core pattern in a situation you've avoided. Your eyes don't flinch, your jaw unlocks. That's the moment your demon killer vibration cuts through story to signal. Practical, build a 10-minute daily clarity rep list, 3 ongoing loops. Run try scan. Write one smallest honest action for each. No drama, just dials. Wisdom, we don't conquer illusions by arguing them. We outspecify them until they have nowhere left to hide. Deep question, what recurring confusion in your life is actually a decision you're pretending you don't have to make? Sign 4. Compassion turns from sentiment into skill. A demon killer field is not cold steel, it's warm steel. When someone spirals, you don't absorb or attack, you regulate and redirect. Scene change. A volunteer starts shaking with shame about a mistake. You put a hand 2 inches above their back, never on without consent, pace their breath, and mirror a slower cadence. You say, I'm with you. Nothing to fix in this breath. Then you ask a precise question, what do you want to be responsible for? This converts shame to agency, and parasites lose their snack. Practice the 5-word mercy. When conflict spikes, speak only 5 clean words at a time for 2 minutes. I hear you. I'm here. Let's slow. Breathe now. I own my part. This disallows verbal escalation and keeps attachment secure. Wisdom, compassion without boundaries is enabling. Boundaries without compassion is punishment. The demon killer vibration makes safety that asks for truth. Question, when you help, do you rescue their ego or restore their capacity? Sign 5. Your boundaries are audible and respected. Quick cut pacing, you say no to a misaligned request, renegotiate a deadline, end a draining loop. The cinematics are simple: doorways, handles, thresholds. Every no is a door closing so a better one can open. Mechanics, demons live in porous edges. Strong edges make clean rooms. Practice the boundary trio limit, reason, plan. I won't discuss this after 8 p.m. because rest matters. Email me and I'll reply tomorrow at noon. Limit stated, reason offered. Plan provided. We test it. Someone pushes back. You don't justify further, you repeat once, then exit. Your face stays friendly, your spine straight. You're not angry, you're architecting the field. Advice: pre-decide 3 non-negotiables: sleep window, silence block, self-respect line. Post them where you choose. Wisdom: consistent boundaries create predictable safety. Predictable safety creates trust. Trust creates throughput. Question: which boundary, if held for 30 days, would cut your chaos in half? Sign 6. You can metabolize fear into preparation fast. At minute 6, our second re-engagement slams. A loud bang, lights flicker, and we run a drill power outage. Chaotic audio, unknown sounds. You and I drop into a single sentence. We prepare, we don't panic. You list 3 actions: lighting, exits, comms. Fear becomes fuel. Practice. The 3x3 fear alchemy: name 3 risks, 3 mitigations, 3 allies. Then do 1 mitigation today. Parasites feed on unchanneled fear. When you channel it, they wither. Wisdom. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the conversion rate. Increase your conversion rate and your field becomes predator-proof. Deep question: what fear has been haunting you because you refuse to draft the simplest plan? Sign 7. You end things cleanly and consecrate beginnings. Demons linger in unfinished business, ghost contracts, swallowed goodbyes, unspoken grief. Your vibration peaks when you ritualize endings and name beginnings. Scene: we write an old identity on a tile, carry it to water, speak gratitude for its service, break it, and let current carry dust. Then we name the next vow aloud. Practice 30-day ending protocol. Choose 1 loop to close: subscription, habit, relationship dynamic. Design a micro ritual: letter, witness, token. Execute the and schedule a 30-day check. Then the beginning protocol: 1 sentence vow, 1 daily action, 1 weekly witness. Wisdom: endings are fertilizer for beginnings when you compost them with care. Question: what ending, completed this week, would release 25% more energy to build what's next? Now we stitch all 7 signs into a living field you can audit. Calm under pressure proves regulation. Truth as default seals leaks. Piercing attention cuts illusions. And compassion as skill stabilizes others. Boundaries create architecture. Fear alchemy produces momentum. Clean endings and consecrated beginnings reset timelines. The back half of our video holds the payoff. We stage a live possession in quotes, a strong emotional hijack, and demonstrate a de-escalation in under 2 minutes. Not theater, not exorcism, cosplay, nervous system, language, ritual. The abrupt ending lands with a single line you can tattoo on your choices: smallest honest action, largest real good. The bell sounds once, screen goes black. Before it does, I ask you 1 super deep question to seed your next move. Are you willing to be the kind of person whose presence ends harm without needing credit? If yes, pick 1 sign and train it for 7 days, score it nightly, and tell 1 witness. Integrity is the algorithm. Coherence is the thumbnail. Your demon killer vibration is not a costume, it's a practice. In practice, done cleanly, becomes power you can trust. 72-hour activation field, breath codes, shadow contracts, and the rituals that make your demon killer vibration unmistakable. We open with a first-minute hook that marries spectacle with science. I'm in a warehouse lit by a circle of 108 candles. A biometric dashboard projected on the wall, heart rate variability, breath rate, voice tone analysis, while a countdown timer starts at 72. I say, we're going to compress a year of spiritual training into 3 days, and we'll know it worked because your nervous system will prove it. Flash-forward teasers hit fast, a tearful reconciliation call at dawn that lands with grace, a slammed door that doesn't trigger the old rage script, a volunteer reversing a panic spiral in 77 seconds flat, clear expectations. We'll build an activation protocol across 3 pillars: breath codes that flip your physiology, shadow contracts that you will find and renegotiate, and rituals that anchor your vow in the body and the calendar. You are not just going to feel inspired, you're going to exit with a scoreboard and a schedule. The deeper truth: demons are agreements we signed unconsciously. I'll stay small, so I stay safe. I'll carry your pain so you'll love me. I'll perform nice so I won't be abandoned. Breath breaks the trance, contracts get rewritten, ritual seals the new reality. Ask yourself, right now, if the next 72 hours could shift your baseline by 10%, what would that be worth in your next 10 years? A1 is breath and body, because if you can't regulate, you can't renegotiate anything honestly. The breath codes are simple, repeatable, and measurable. Code 1, 478 for sedation use before sleep or before entering a hard talk. Code 2, 66 resonant breathing for coherent 6 in, 6 out, nose only, 5 minutes to raise HRV and lower reactivity. Code 3, physiological sigh for resets: 2 short inhales through the nose, 1 long exhale through the mouth, 3 to 5 rounds to drop SU and calm the amygdala. Code 4, fire modulated for activation: 3 rounds of 30 belly breaths, slow exhale, hold, then inhale and hold 15 seconds, only when seated and safe. We make it viral with timers and a challenge ladder: bronze, 3 minutes, silver, 7 minutes, gold, 12 minutes. Midway, the re-engagement moment lands. You hear a barrage of distractions while the monitor shows your HRV climbing. You watch your inner weather obey your breath, not the chaos. Practical layer: pair breath with posture. Sit bones rooted, crown lifted, tongue resting on palate, jaw soft. The demon killer vibration needs a throne. Your body is that throne. Deep question: which breath code will be your default under stress? And can you train it twice a day for 21 days? Day 2 is shadow contracts, bringing to light the deals your nervous system made with pain. We start with the contract hunt. Write 3 arenas where you get hijacked: love, work, family. For each, finish these sentences: when X happens, I always Y, because deep down I believe Z. Example: when someone raises their voice, I always appease, because deep down I believe anger means abandonment. That Z is the contract. Then we renegotiate using the ART method: acknowledge, replace, test. Acknowledge the origin story without melodrama: I learned appeasement kept me safe. Replace with a new clause: I honor myself by pausing and naming my limit. Test with a micro behavior: When voices raise, I will say, I'm here to talk, not to shout. Let's slow or reschedule. We stage it with role plays and real calls. At minute 3, re-engagement hits. You read your new clause into the camera, voice steady, then execute the micro-behavior with a live counterpart. Your body trembles, then steadies. The old demon has nothing to eat because the new contract closes the buffet. Wisdom. Shame writes contracts in invisible ink. Presence rewrites them in bone. Practical. Carry a contract card in your wallet, old clause on one side, new clause and trigger phrase on the other. Each use gets a tally. Question: what is the oldest contract still driving you, and what 3-word phrase will enforce your new clause? A3 is ritual, and transmission the glue and the giveaway. Ritual makes your nervous system trust that the change is real. Warning: anchoring ritual, drink water, touch earth, bare feet if possible, speak vow out loud. Midday coherence ritual, 1 minute of 6-6 breathing before each new task, 1 sentence intention, smallest honest action, largest real good. Night closure ritual, 3-line ledger, 1 truth faced, 1 ending advanced, 1 gratitude named with details. Weekly threshold ritual, candle lit, 10-minute review of promises kept and promises to renegotiate. Call 1 witness if needed. Monthly river ritual, carry a stone with an outdated identity written on it to water, bless it, release it. Then transmission, the clean mirror method, watch, reflect, offer experiment, revoke ownership. We practice this in triads with a 5-minute timer per person. The wow factor arrives at minute 6. We bring in a keeper of an old tradition, eyes like dusk, hands like cedar, to offer a short blessing to anyone ready to carry power without theater. The room shifts, silence thickens, you feel your heart lock into the floorboards like roots. Question: what 1 ritual will you protect for the next 90 days like it's oxygen? Now we stack the 72-hour activation field into a schedule you can copy today. Hour 0 to 12, breath boot camp, 4 sessions of 7 minutes each spread through the day. Journal a single sentence after each, before, underscore, 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 after, underscore, 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 underscore. Hour 12 to 24, contract hunt. 2 30-minute sessions to write and name old clauses, 1 10-minute session to draft replacements, 1 accountability text to a friend. Hour 24 to 36, rehearsal and role play. 3 scenarios run out loud, rate your tremor from 1 to 10 before and after. Hour 36 to 48, real-world tests. Choose 2 micro behaviors and execute them, 1 at work, 1 in personal life. Hour 48 to 60, ritual installation. Design morning, midday, night routines. Set alarms titled with your vow. Hour 60 to 72, transmission practice. Meet 1 person, offer clean mirror support for 20 minutes and ask for the same. End with a threshold ritual that includes touch, hand on heart, breath, 3 cycles, word, vow spoken, and witness, even if it's just your reflection. This schedule is aggressive yet humane. It respects your biology while demanding your leadership. Deep question: where will you do this? And who will witness your finish line? To keep the MSB style stakes alive, we add 2 trials with measurable outcomes. Trial 1. The 90-second demon diet. When a trigger hits, you give yourself 90 seconds to feed it only with presence, no reaction, no reply, no story. Breath code on, posture king, hands open. After 90, you take one smallest honest action. Score: how many 90-second wins in 3 days? Trial 2. The boundary broadcast. You record a 30-second voice note to someone relevant, stating one clean boundary using the trio limit, reason, plan. Score: was it sent within the window? Did you repeat once without explaining? Did you exit gracefully? We run a leaderboard not to gamify your soul, but to anchor your effort in visible progress. You'll be shocked at how confidence compounds when your scoreboard tells the truth. Pro tip: print your scoreboard, put it on your door, mark in pen. Wisdom: what we measure, we stabilize. What we stabilize, we can grow. The back half resolves with integration and an abrupt payoff. Integration is not rest, it's arrangement. You will assemble your activation kit, your breath codes taped above your desk, your contract cards in your wallet, your ritual checklist saved as a lock screen, your witness list of 3 names, your vow printed and signed. Then the payoff lands hard and clean, a 1-sentence field activator you can speak before any test. I regulate, I relate, I repair. Regulate your body first. Relate to what is true in you and them. Repair what's in reach, quickly and cleanly. This sentence is the backbone of demon killer ethics. Say it before you open a door, answer a call, or send a message. If you build your week on that sentence, you will not only feel different, people around you will report that rooms feel safer when you arrive. And because this is still a show, we end on a viral image. You extinguish the 108th candle. The warehouse drops into darkness, but your voice stays steady. Power is what remains when performance ends. The 7 seals of proof, real-world signs your demon killer vibration is unmistakable. From money to love to conflict, and how to sustain it for life. We open with a hook that makes the invisible measurable, a split screen of your life before and after. On the left, unread messages, half-finished tasks, jaw clenched, eyes darting. On the right, inbox at 0 at set times, projects closed with clean handoffs, jaw soft, gaze steady. I say, proof is not a feeling. Proof is patterns under pressure. Clear expectation: we will lay down 7 seals of proof, observable, repeatable outcomes that show your demon killer vibration isn't a peak moment, but a stabilized field. Each seal has a micro test, a practice, a metric, and a maintenance ritual. And because we still honor spectacle with substance, at minute 6 we'll stage the hardest seal. You will repair a conflict live without losing dignity or compassion. The abrupt payoff will be a vow you can carry for years that inoculates you against backsliding. Ask yourself now, are you willing to let your life become evidence? Seal 1. Time obeys you. Time chaos is demon food. Order is demon famine. In practice, your day starts and ends with bookends you keep 80% of the time. Morning, water, breath, vow, plan the one big thing. Evening, ledger of truth faced, ending advanced, gratitude detailed. Metric, plan to execution ratio for your one big thing hits 4 of 5 days. Micro test, when a disruption hits before noon, You run the 5-minute recenter, 2 minutes of 6-6 breathing, 1 minute to rewrite priorities, one smallest honest action, one check-in message to align stakeholders. Maintenance ritual, weekly energy budget, pre-allocate hours to creation, maintenance, relational recovery, close 2 leaks every Friday. Deep question, if time were a being you're in relationship with, do you treat it like a partner or a trash can? Seal 2, money becomes clean. Money amplifies your contracts. When your vibration is active, money stops being a ghost and becomes a tool. Practice. The integrity ledger categorize spending and earning into dignity-based buckets, essentials, craft, generosity, vanity, numbing. For 30 days, shift 10% from vanity numbing into craft generosity. Metric, emergency fund months increase, debt decreases, giving becomes recurring and joyful. Micro test, the honest ask, state your price or request without apology. 3 sentences max, value, scope, terms. If declined, you don't collapse. You offer a smaller scope, or you walk cleanly. Maintenance ritual, monthly money temple, an hour where you reconcile accounts with music on, candle lit, and one gratitude spoken for each bill paid and each invoice sent. Wisdom, clean money is quiet, dirty money hums with static. Question, what price have you been whispering because you're still negotiating with your worth? Seal 3, love gets braver and simpler. Demon energy complicates intimacy. Activated vibration clarifies attachment. Practice the secure cadence weekly state of the union with your partner or close friend, 10 minutes each on appreciations, concerns, dreams, then one experiment for the week. Metric, repair latency, the time between rupture and repair drops under 24 hours most weeks. Micro test, when triggered, you run the 90-second demon diet and then speak in the 5-word mercy format for 2 minutes. Maintenance ritual, quarterly threshold date, ritualize endings, beginnings in the relationship, old patterns off, new vows on, include touch, breath, word, witness. Wisdom, love without repair is fantasy. Love with repair is architecture. Deep question, what apology have you owed for so long that making it would reset your nervous system? Seal 4, conflict becomes a forge, not a fire. The wow moment is here. At minute 3, re-engagement lands. You step into a real conflict, no actors. You begin with alignment. I want what serves us. You state perception. Here's what I'm seeing. You propose a test. Can we try this for 3 days? Your breath stays deep, your shoulders down. You set a boundary if needed using the trio limit, reason, plan, and you do not over-explain. The other person escalates, you don't mirror. You validate one feeling without conceding your reality. Metric, conflicts end with either a clear experiment or a clean exit. There's less residue and faster learning. Micro test, run one triad conversation this week. Intention, perception, test, and measure your heart rate before after. Maintenance ritual, monthly sober room, invite 2 people to tell you the hard thing. Convert each note into a practice and a promise. Wisdom, conflict avoided grows teeth. Conflict metabolized grows trust. Question, what conversation, scheduled in the next 72 hours, would relieve the most background noise? Seal 5, your body begins to speak in cooperation, not revolt. Demon killer vibration shows up somatically. Sleep stabilizes, digestion calms, posture organizes, microtremors decrease. Practice. The halt radar. Do not make commitments hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. When in halt, you default to breath and postponement. Metric. Sleep score within your range increases 2 points on average, or you hit your sleep window 5 nights a week. Micro test. Every time you catch a body cue, jaw, gut, breath, you take a 60-second posture and breath reset. Track 20 in a week. Maintenance ritual. Movement Trinity strength twice weekly. Mobility twice. Sweat once. Each session ends with a 60-second gratitude scan through body parts. Wisdom. The body doesn't sabotage, it signals. Question. What is your most consistent body whisper, and what boundary would honor it? Seal 6. Creative output compounds without chaos. When the inner parasites are starved, you can ship. Practice. The 2-hour cathedral 2 deep work blocks per week, where you build something so aligned you can feel the future using it. Phone out of room. Single tab. Breath every 15 minutes. Microscope of completion for each block. Metric. 2 completed assets per month. Essay, offer, tool, song, prototype. Microtest. Publish 1 piece you'd usually delay because of perfectionism. Add a version 0.8. Tag and ship within 48 hours. Maintenance ritual. The debrief after each project. Write the 5 wins, 5 lessons, 5 next improvements. Wisdom. Consistency is an exorcism. It denies demons the feast of unfinished art. Deep question. What is the one creation that, if finished, would change your identity from trying to doing? Seal 7. Service becomes your signature weather. The environment around you changes. Meetings become calmer, family dinners kinder, teams more courageous. Practice. The 1-1-1 cadence weekly. 1 gratitude note, 1 valuable introduction, 1 lesson share. Metric. Unsolicited reports from others. You make rooms feel safer. We move faster when you're here. I'm braver after our talks. Microtest. The abrupt miracle once this week. Do 1 costly, anonymous act that meaningfully helps someone who cannot repay you. Maintenance ritual. Quarterly service vector review. Group you serve, problem you solve, method you master, metric that matters. Refine 1 step each quarter. Wisdom. Power hoarded rots. Power circulated sanctifies. Question. Who benefits when you are most regulated, and how will you make that your job description? Now we weave the seals into a sustaining ecology. Your week becomes a rhythm that carries you even when willpower dips. Breath codes morning and transitions. Energy budget on Sunday. Sober room monthly. Money temple monthly. The threshold ritual quarterly. 2-hour cathedrals twice weekly. 1-1-1 every week. You install guardrails against backslide. A relapse protocol. Notice the first 3 signs line. Late nights. Leaking money. Pause. Call a witness. Run a 48-hour reset. A public promise. 1 sentence you're willing to be held to. And a repair reserve. Time and money earmarked for making amends quickly. You stop worshiping momentum and start stewarding cadence. The field responds to cadence with compounding. You will still get ambushed. Now you know what to do. Regulate, relate, repair. And when in doubt, smallest honest action, largest real good. The second re-engagement swells at minute 6. We bring an elder whose presence humbles the room, no fanfare, just gravity. They place a hand over your vow and say, "May your power be safe for the ones who have the least." It's the wow no budget can buy, transference of responsibility, not clout. Your eyes water, not from shame but from weight rightly carried. We cut quickly through flash forwards, you apologizing early, you saying no with grace, you building something that feeds many, you sleeping deeper, you laughing easier. Not perfection, proof. We end with the abrupt payoff, a vow forged by use. I will measure my power by the repair it enables, the safety it spreads, and the creation it sustains. I will breathe first, tell the truth early, set clean edges, and end what is over. I will choose the smallest honest action that serves the largest real good. Say it aloud now. Tape it where your hand touches daily. Ask the deepest question you can hold without flinching. If your presence became the safest place in the room, what would you build next, and who would you invite first?